Hey guys, what's up? LA Cubers here, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing the MF3RS. So first of all, I put this cube logo on as a garbage cuber logo because I met him at the competition, Battle of Waterloo, and he gave me this logo, so I decided to put it on this cube. And also, this cube is really good. It's the best budget cube you could ever get. It's better than even some non-budget cubes, and that's pretty incredible because this is just so cheap, and it's definitely worth getting for like a beginner, somebody that's just getting into cubing. It's perfect for them. The turning is pretty smooth. There's no real crunchiness. It's slightly bumpy though, and I've never had any corner twists or popping, so that's really nice. And also I never really get lockups that much. I'm not sure if it's the way that I set up my cube. The lube is just like makes it very controllable, but I've never got any lockups. It just turns really nice and like and doesn't really happen. So corner cutting is like really good for a budget cube. Yeah, in reverse, that's really good. It's better than some non-budget cube reverse corner cutting. So that's really nice, and the speed is definitely not that fast, but it's not like super slow. So it's more on the fast side, but it's pretty in the middle. And the shades are like pretty standard. It's just the Moyu color scheme that you get. It's I never really have any problems with these shades, and I quite like them. And the overall performance is just really nice. Like, I can do algorithms on it, and it flows so nice, and just everything is amazing on this cube. So if you're a beginner, I would definitely recommend this cube for getting. It's really good, and it'll help you especially if you have a Rubik's brand or like a dollar store cube or something. This will really help you get your times down because it turns nothing like that. It's so much better than Rubik's brand. And if you're like, I would say if you're averaging 15 seconds and lower, then you probably wouldn't use this as your main, but it could be a main contender for you if you don't have that many good cubes and you average higher than 15 seconds, because is really good for a cube, and I can fully get my average on this. Yeah, it's really nice. You can get it for like $4 on the cubicle.us, but I got this at the competition, so the store is Cubing Out Loud, and it's more expensive there. It's $8, but it's the exact same cube, and it's really nice. So I'm gonna be back with some solves. I'm gonna voice over it and tell you what I think about this cube even more. Okay, so now I'm gonna be going over the pros and cons of this cube. The pros of this cube is that it's really cheap and it performs really well, and it performs just like good speed cubes today. Not as good, but it performs pretty well and almost as good. The cons, there's not that many cons, but the cons that I could find is that it locks up sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, and the pieces and like the plastic, it feels a little bit cheap. It feels on the cheap side, but not as much as like other budget cubes like the YJ Guanlong. That cube is not really the best budget cube because the MF3RS definitely beats that cube. And the only other con that I could find is that it doesn't perform as well as the top speed cubes, but you don't even expect that if you're buying a $4 cube, because you just can't really expect that. But for $4, this cube is amazing. And for any beginners, then I think you should definitely get this. But if you're not that much of a beginner and you average 15 seconds and below, then I don't think that you should be spending your money on this, because you could be saving up for a better cube, and that would help you out a lot more than this MF3RS. But this is still a very good cube, and my experience has just been great on it. I've never really had any problems, but it won't be my main because I have better cubes than this. But if I were just starting out and I didn't have the good cubes that I had, I would definitely have this as my main. But I do have lots of better cubes, so I'm not going to be using this as my main. But anyways, I'm going to be switching back to the outro, so I'll see you then. For this video, thank you guys so much for watching. Also, we have an Instagram, so go follow that. It's LA_cubers. So go follow that. We post cubing pictures. And like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more cubing videos. And I'll see you all next time.